Hi guys, this is here and welcome back to Flight Simulator X. Today we're flying a trip with the Airbus A319. We're flying from Miami International Airport to San Pedro Sula, which is a bit south or in America, I think. I'm not sure, but I know it's more south as Miami is, so we're going to fly south today. We're taking the real life trip from American Airlines. That is American Airlines 941 that is taking that trip. We're taking off today of runway 08 right with the EONS 1 departure. And we are arriving down at San Pedro Sula at runway 22 with the north arrival with the FSX transition. We're taking today 9.8 block fuel. Our reserve fuel weight is 58.3. Today we have a QNH of 1015 at the moment. I'm not sure what it is in San Pedro Sula, but we are flying in real world weather, and as you can see it's a bit cloudy, but not too much. As you can see, there we go. It's a bit cloudy, not too much, great visibilities. So yeah, let's jump in the cockpit, let's set this thing up, and let's get going to San Pedro Sula. Here we are in the cockpit of the Airbus A319. As you can see, the QNH 1015, as I said. We are in the turnaround state of the aircraft. The fuel pumps are off. We are on external power. Emergency light and stuff is on. We're going to get the passengers in their seats. They are not boarding at the moment, but we will just stick that light on. As you can see, we put on some windows over here, open some windows just to get some fresh air. So let's get into the right FMC and the load fuel sheet, if you want. And let's get the load sheet up, and we want to start boarding. We want to load our cargo and we want to load our fuel in real time. But when I'm finished with the other MCDU, and this is still going, I will just load instant and then we will get going. I'm not going to wait on this thing. So yeah, that is there. Aircraft doors, as you can see, we have open door and 2 cargo doors are opened. For the rest, nothing really interesting to show you on that side. On this side, however, we're going to program our MCDU. We're going from Miami to San Pedro Sula, as I said. So we're going from Kilo Mike Indria Alpha to, what's that? Mike Hotel Lima Mike. Mike Hotel Lima Mike. There we go. Get it in there. Get the company route online. It's loading up. We'll get the flight number of AMS, American Airlines, 941 in there. Cost index of 35, and we will be cruising at 360, where it is currently minus 39 degrees. That's all there, not going to touch that. Perf in it, we are going with flaps 2, which gives us 0.9 up. Where are you? There you are. We're not taking off of runway 30 actually, so I don't know why that is in there. But we got our V1 speeds of 114, VR of 124, and our V2 of 128. We head over to the flight plan. Here you can see this is our flight plan currently. We're going to get the departure in there, since we're going to take off of 08 right, as I said. So 08 right with the EONS 1 departure, no transition over there, so let's insert that. If we scroll down, all the way down, we'll start programming our arrival as well. As I said, we are arriving at ILS 22 with the North Star and the FSX transition, so we can also get that in there. This is our routes. Flight plan disco. Let's delete that. And there we go. Alright, it looks about right. There is our plan. So let's get her in plan mode and let's have a look what we are doing exactly. So let's just step through a bit to see if there is anything weird going on. I don't think so, but just to make sure. Look like this. What the hell is that? That is an interesting arrival. At Lima Mike 001, I will just go to this thing, I think, or we will just fly it. I will have a look. But anyway, we'll accept that. Let's get to flight plan to get it back up. We'll get out of plan mode. Out of plan mode. Thank you. Get her into 10. Okay. Are we still boarding and stuff? I think so. This is still going up, the fuel. Yeah, everything is still boarding. Cool. We have a transition of 18,000 over here. We are America. We can start our APO. All that kind of stuff. Ding the cabin crew. Get the table away. Move it, mates, move it. There you go. This is actually like the 4th time that I try to record this video. I don't know why, but I'm still very unknown with Airbus, and it's somewhere it's like very different of the Boeing, but on the other hand it's very similar. I mean, it's still flying. But these MCDUs are really weird for me because I'm used to the FMC and stuff, and it's just working a little bit different. The APU is online, so we can get the APU bleed. Therefore, we can. Oh, we are boarded. Only the fuel is not very completed. Okay, let me instant load that. Okay, finished. We have, oh, it was actually almost ready. Ground surfaces, we can ditch the external power. Wheel chokes, traffic cones, all that stuff can go away. The doors need to be closed, otherwise I'm going to forget that again. So aircraft doors, we will close that stuff. And the cargos. And this cargo, please. Thank you. Jetway can go away. We can close our windows.
All passengers are aboard.
That is nice. Okay, close the windows. There we go. We can start some batteries. Fuel pumps. Alright, so this is where we are currently. This red cross thingy. And over here is the runway, so that is okay actually. We will just get a pushback. I can't turn because in the Airbus you can't really have a pushback unless you are using the checklist feature of this thing, which I'm not. So we will just get a straight pushback. I will turn around, get on here, and then taxi all the way down there. Line up and then take off that direction. So that is the plan. So without further ado, let's get the pushback car in. Let me start my beacon light. There we go. Ready to park and brake. Whoa, little shocky. Okay, 18,000 is in there. That is all set basically. Let's start the engines. So we'll start with engine number 2. Just making sure that I'm not missing anything on the overhead. So I really have to watch out now where we're going. It's just a bit irritating. DCAS is still on standby, so we'll get that online. Alright. Feels like engine number 2 is online, so let's get engine number 1 online. That's far enough. Whoa, Jesus Christ, what was that? Did you hear that? It literally sounded like my gear just broke. I don't know. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. Okay, engine number 1 is coming online. Engine number 1 is online. So we can ditch the APU. And we can get our taxi light online. So let's taxi to runway 08 right. Alrighty, well, we are approaching runway 08 right, where, as I said, we are going to take off to get to San Pedro Sula. It's, by the way, almost a 2.5 hour flight, so it's quite long actually. That I'm not very used to fly like flights longer than 1.5 hours in the 73 or the A319. So yeah, it's quite interesting to have a bit of a longer flight in these things. Alright, so we will get turning to the right over here, and I hope my frame rates are going to stay alive, since Miami is quite big and there's quite a bit to get drawn. So yeah, it might screw me over, but well, we will see. Alright, we are holding short over here. We have put the flaps in the flaps 2. I was saying we are holding short over here, so stop then. Thanks. Alright, we'll get the lights on and stuff, so wing lights. Stripe lights can go to auto, whatever. We will get the runway turn-offs and the landing lights in line. Alright. That is correct, my lady. So we will line up and we will just get going. So I won't hold short or anything. I mean, we have a free runway. There's really nothing that can stop us now. Yeah, there we go. FPS is already sinking, which is great. Not. Yeah, I might upgrade my my computer at some point. Whatever. Alright, let's line her up. We are ready. 50%. Stable. Toga. $80 knots. 100. V1. Rotates. We have a positive climbing rate. Gear up. And to San Pedro Sula we go. Indeed, we are pretty far in the descent. We are currently, if you have a look, at 130, flight level 130. We are going down to San Pedro Sula. As I said before, we are going to arrive at runway 22 if everything goes all right. So yeah, let's make sure that we know what we are doing. So let's get the terrain on, so we know what is going on around with this terrain. We do want auto brake on medium, since I just really don't know how long or how short this runway is. So I just want to be sure. Auto brake on medium is fine with me. We will also get some lights on there and the runway turn-offs, and let's get the nose light on as well. Whatever. Who cares? Get the passengers in their seats. Yeah, that would be great. Let me actually go direct. Oh, it went dark. Did you see that? I think because of the clouds. Let me zoom out for a bit. What is that? LM something. Let me go direct to that one. There we go. Because my plane just was just screwing up this turn, so I thought, you know, let's head over. Alright, let's start intervening with the speed as well. We want to slow down a little bit, so we will get it to 240, and we will be playing with some flaps in a moment. We have a look, zoom out a little bit more where the runway is. Would be nice to know. I have literally no idea. Literally no idea. Down to 230. Actually, let's just get down to 200. There we go. We do need to slow down. It's quite some interesting terrain, like the whole flight we had, well, pretty much sea, and now it's not really. There's not big mountains and stuff, which I thought there was going to be. So I hope we are at the right place. And also, as you can see, the weather is kind of irritating. I mean, we can't see shit. The METAR actually for San Pedro Sula at the moment, winds are calm, temperature of 26 degrees, humidity of 65%. QNH of 1012, and the visibility is 10 kilometers or more, which I don't think, because I mean I can't really see shit at the moment. Clouds, well, a few clouds at a height of 2,600 feet, and we got broken clouds at 9,000 feet, and that is where we are currently in the broken clouds area. So that's okay. So the METAR says we are going to survive this, and we are going to basically have a great landing, because this is only at 9,000, and below that the visibility is 10 kilometers or better, so that's good. I shouldn't have done that actually. Come on, slow down, mate. Slow down. Speed brake. There we go. More drag. I can't give you more drag. We are full on drag. We are full on drag. I can't give you more drag. I am sorry. More drag required. Yeah, fine. But I can't give it to him. Anyway. For the rest, the flight itself was pretty okay actually. Not really interesting. It was fine. But as I said before, I haven't flown the Airbus in a long time, and you know, all the systems are just a little, like, slightly different, and then it's just I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing because of this stuff. I mean, in the Boeing. What? Okay. Easy on, mate. Easy on. In the Boeing, we would just keep it on the speed, and it will measure the speed itself. But now I have to do it all by myself, and the descent, I need to press this button, otherwise we're not doing the descent, that kind of stuff. So I had to pay a bit more attention to what I was doing actually, and actually that's quite nice. So yeah, I on the other hand, relaxing in the flight is also very nice. So, you know, it's double feelings. But anyway, I enjoyed it. And if you want to see more videos of the Airbus, maybe I got currently the Airbus A319, 19, 20, 21, and the Airbus A340. is also a fact. I'm still learning that, but I might, if you want to, I might make a video on that. So yeah, just let me know what you want. We will get over to flaps 2 in the meantime. There, we'll set that. 149. Let's go to 144. There we go. Now we got a better visibility. As you can see, we are just looping around and then we are at the airport. So the airport should be somewhere over there. I don't know actually. Oh, there are the mountains that I was searching for. There we go. I just couldn't find them because of the clouds, I think. We definitely do have mountains around here. Okay, great. I'm actually not that familiar with the whole scenery stuff of America and that kind of stuff. So it's always a big surprise for me where I'm going to fly on and what kind of scenery we are going to get. I mean, is it like very mountainy? Is it very flat? I literally have no idea because I never went to the States. So I really just don't know what kind of scenery we got at what places. So it's always interesting for me to fly in the States. But I know you guys kind of love seeing the flights in the United States. Occasionally I think like, yeah, let's just do it. And I make a nice route and I think, there we go, that's what I'm doing. And then we were flying then. Alright. So how far out are we if we have a look? I think that is 21 nautical miles. The lights were on, yeah, that is all on. Passengers are in their seats, we can get the stripes on. Not that it's really necessary, but just because I like it. For the rest is actually, everything is okay. We will get the gear down. And if you have a look, over there is the airport. So there is where we are going to land. It's a pretty long runway, so that's okay. That is the gear lowered. So that's the gear down. We will head over to flaps 40. Yeah, flaps 40. We are doing. So yeah, there's the airport where we're going to land on. San Pedro Sula Airport. It has another name, but I don't know it. True story. Have a look. Yeah, that's really our airport. That's nice. Could you actually just open up the window? No. There's a lock on there. What shit. I thought, you know what, let's open the window, listen to the engines, but it's actually a good thing that there is a lock on it. Otherwise I would just forget my my windows and all the pressure and stuff. I don't know if it's really simulated, but in real life, not something I would advise you to do. Right, we are at 5,000, we'll get full flaps out. And we will slow down even more. Touch. There we go. 140 is okay for me. Can work with 140 knots. In this bend, we will head over to the localizer to see if we can get the ILS thingy online. Then we will head over to approach. Then we'll take out autopilot. And then we will land. Hopefully. Well, that's at least the planning. We'll see if we will land. For the rest, there isn't really much on the planning on this flight. We are just landing up there, so that's great. If you have any route requests, then please let me know. I mean, if you want to see something, and also make sure to say like what kind of airplane you want to see it in. I mean, I like having like the real life airplanes on the real life route. But you know, I don't own the Airbus A330 or something, so then I might go with the 777, that kind of stuff. But if you really want to, then let me know what you want. I mean, if you want me to fly with the Airbus, and it's in real life, it's a 737 route. Just let me know, and then we'll see what I can do. So that is there. Just let me know in the comment sections. I'm holding up basically a list of what I still need to record and what you guys are requesting, because requested routes are going first basically. So if you really want to see a route, that route is going first of the planned routes that I have for myself. Bless you, mate. Of course, we have our co-pilot. And did you actually know, there is this video button over here, and if you press it, this screen actually shows you like the inside of the area behind this door. So you can see that is actually quite a nice feature. You can get this chair out, someone else can sit. I just was playing around with the buttons around here, just to have a look like what it all did. Then I noticed that this video button really works. Found it was quite a cool thing. Right, we are in the thing. We have an instant lock on, so we will get over to approach modes. We're not going for a cat-free arrival or landing even.
2,500.
2,500. That is checked. Right, 140 knots is what we are doing. Let's see where the airport is. It should be over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Nice. Great visual. We're a little too low, judging on the lights. 3 red, 1 yellow. Right, we will position this thing, or we will let it position. Then we will take over and land it. Let's ding the cabin crew. Done it. 10 out of 10 for that ding. All right, it's at 1,500. We will we'll get off the autopilot. And there we go. Let's turn that thing up. Rest is all fine. 1,000 is coming in. I literally haven't touched my my controls by now. And I don't have to do anything.
$1,000.
I'm thinking that I need to be a little bit more to the right, actually. So I'm going to just a touch. Just a touch. There we go. That's enough. That's enough. A little bit back to the left, and then we are fine. 2 yellow, 2 red. That is the approach.
500. 400.
Little above.
300.
We are landing.
200.
Okay.
One hundred. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5.
What the hell? that was quick.
5.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy on me. Okay. Reverse thrust. And there we have it. We'll vacate on Charlie. Alright, there we go. So yeah, the landing wasn't the best actually. Was the descent and that kind of stuff was quite good, but the landing itself, I don't know, it wasn't really really the best. But anyway, as I said, I'm still learning this aircraft, so yeah, you have to forgive me for that. We'll get all that off. We'll get to the taxi lights. We'll start the APU on. Where are the gates around here? Wait a sec. Where are the gates? Okay, so I think the gates are just straight ahead. I don't know actually. We'll see. We'll just go straight ahead and we'll have a look. Okay, let's give it a bit of thrust, otherwise we won't get moving. What is this car doing? Alright, he's going up. GG, mate. Good decision. That's far enough. We will set the parking brake. We can turn off our weather. We are on APU power, so we can ditch the engines. Can open up the windows. Fresh air. Ain't that nice? Alright, beacon can go away. Go away, thank you. We will turn off the pumps. There we go. Let's head over to the ground services. Get all that stuff. We are going for external power so we can ditch the APU. There we go. Passengers can be released. There, that's that. And let's just open up the doors. Whatever, I don't care. They can fall down. Cargo. Let's get the front cargo open. That would be nice, indeed. Alright, so that's another flight completed. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Again, if you have any route requests, then let me know in the comment sections below. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I certainly did enjoy myself making this video. Take care guys, and happy flying.